Right, and I had filed an appeal on that one. And then when the second notice came in on the 29th, and it never addressed that it had the amounts that don't jive with the amounts on the 20, what the subsequent letters don't agree with the amounts that they mentioned on the July 17th
Yeah,
letter.
I do not see an appeal for you anywhere. Where? When did you mail? When did you complete the
I
appeal?
have it date stamped when I brung it into your office too, and when I fax it in.
You had what we received is a request for a waiver, not an appeal.
I have both.
Do
Um,
you have a copy of it? Because that's not what we had. All I saw was a request for a waiver. Hello.
yeah, hold on, I'm trying to pull this up. What's the title of this thing? Hold on. Trying to look at this form.
Okay. Okay.
Request of waiver of overpayment or change in repayment rate, right?
Yes, that's a waiver.
Right. So that's with regards to the money that they took.
But what I'm saying to you is that's not the correct form because there is no because technically on the record there is no overpayment. So requesting to waive the overpayment doesn't apply. What
But
we see,
according to that letter, they said there was that they took money for it. The July 17th.
Mr. Oliveri, are you gonna let me help you? Because if you feel like you already know what to do, then
All right. So what form do I need to fill out that you're saying I need to fill out?
I can either mail it to you or you can. I don't know if you have access to the internet, but it's probably easier if you just mail it. Appeal form 561.
Form 561.
SSA 561. And on that form, excuse me, you could appeal um, the fact of the letter that you mailed on July 19th saying we're withholding $768 to your children's benefits to recover an overpayment. Your base of the appeal is $768 a year. Now why? They don't have an overpayment. Did you not use, or your children not use that money?
Wait a minute. Is that under 5661? Is that a request for reconsideration?
Yes, yes, yes.
Wait, let me pull it up real quick.
Okay.
Right, I did that one. I did that one along with the other one. I did the waiver and the request for consideration, and I had it on the day that I went with you, and it was date stamped by Miss Maldonado.
Well, I do not see it as logged in. It could be that it was kind of shuffled in between that waiver, and since we were thinking that the overpayment was the biggest issue, I don't see it anywhere. Do you have a copy of it?
Yeah, I have a copy of it. Not only that, your center director had a copy of it too, and he verified that it was received.
Yes, but we did not complete processing it because we thought the only issue was the fact that you were asking why did your children have an overpayment balance, not that money that was possibly due to them was withheld. I can't. I don't know the exact calculation of the $768. You have to send it to the process for them to figure that out because they're the ones who calculated it.
Now, on the request for reconsideration, now that says SSI or SVP, right? So that part what doesn't get filled out,
No.
just the top part,
Hmm?
right? And that was done though. I mean, I don't. That was done. It's date stamped, and I can send you another copy of it. And
Appreciate that. I'm out of the office tomorrow. If you want to give me a call on Monday to make sure we get back there in time.
yeah, she had date stamped it and everything. So, and
Okay.
all right, I'll go ahead and send that back out. And like I said, the center director confirmed that it was there. So I don't.
Well, we did have, what I'm saying that we did have it. It wasn't processed. It wasn't processed because we thought it was a part of your waiver, not realizing that $768 could possibly be due that money. We thought the entire letter and everything was a mistake. now that I'm going back looking over your records, it's a possibility that the children could have do that $700, and that's what
Right.
I'm trying to figure out.
And that's the other thing, and the other reason why I did the appeal. I said, wait a minute, something's wrong with these numbers. On 192, and there's two other 200 something, whatever. I never get no 200 something dollars.
Yeah, so that's what I want to
And
know.
something's definitely wrong because I never get 200 something dollars. $768 was taken out per child, and so that's why I sent another one. I said, look, something wrong, something wrong, something definitely wrong here.
That's what I think happened to your that project when you submitted Star Office with Mr. Maldonado. I just don't think it was processed because I think we misunderstood that it was, we thought it was a part of the request for waiver.
Okay, so now we're actually on the right. We understand each other now.
Payment actually at a balance of zero, but now the issue is, well, your children really do that 700. I think it's a possibility. I can't say for sure because I didn't calculate the benefits to the percentage of the processing center. They can verify that.
Right.
Sir,
Yes.
how are you?
All right, and you?
I'm okay. Your phone is kind of breaking up. Is there any way you could get a better connection?
I can reset it. Probably call you back in a couple seconds.
Oh, okay, that's better. That feels better right there. So, just so I'm clear about what you are still wanting a decision on. Oh, this is a bad connection. Are you wanting a decision on you feel like your children had cost of living increases that accumulated over a certain period of time and they have not been paid those cost of living adjustments?
Well, they took the cost of living adjustments and they said it was for an overpayment, but then you could never find an overpayment. So why didn't they return the cost of living?
Gotcha. Okay, so that what I'm doing now, because I did find, and I want to say this to you first, I moved to, like I said in my message, I moved to Rocky Mount, and in the process of that move, a few things have happened to me personally that weren't so great. It was kind of step back. But I do have your appeal form. I'm sending it off today to the processing center with that information for them to go over the numbers and go over the payment. Based on the letters that you're saying, I'm sure they can find the letters where they said you have an overpayment, we're going to withhold this amount of money, but there actually wasn't an overpayment. So why they need to release that money. I'm going to attach my statement along with your appeal form and one of your letters for them to make a decision and just try to just determine where that money went, if they have to do a comparison or some type of analysis based on the money that went out and the money that should have gone out.
Right.
Okay, so I'm sending that to the processing center today.
All right. Is that?
I just want to let you know that, and I have to respond back to my superiors, and I'm sure someone from the regional public affairs office will probably make contact with you to basically tell you the same thing, just to let you know that they're following up and we've done everything. But I wanted to let you know personally that I had your information with me in Rocky Mount. It was my every intention to push it forward. But again, I've been here since October, and I have had a couple of personal setbacks, and I haven't been able to get to it, so I do apologize about that.
Well, what happened to Mr. Gregory Branches? Isn't he supposed to be like when workers have problems? Don't the manager supposed to step in and do something?
I took the information with me to Rocky Mount. He works in Raleigh. I didn't leave it in Raleigh. I took it with me because I knew that there were some things that still needed to be resolved.
Oh. Okay. So he's still there. You just took it with you. Okay. All right.
I work in Rocky Mount now. Yes.
All right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Have a nice weekend, ma'am.
You too. Bye bye.
Right, bye. this stuff just keeps happening. Is this a usual thing? Is this a? I mean, am I a unique scenario, or is it like?
I'm gonna tell you, and this doesn't try to in any way dismiss your feelings or your experiences, but we see the 400 people every day. I have never had any customer say the things that you're saying about the staff. Now, that doesn't mean it's not true, but I'm going to tell you, no, that is not usual. It's really surprising to me. And to be perfectly honest with you, some of the things that you've said to me that I've talked to my staff about, they're saying, no, we did not say that. No, Miss Johnson, as a matter of fact, explained to me that she never told you that she took your paperwork home. You explained to me that she took your paperwork home, which is a complete violation of our policy. What she explained to me, and I don't know, I'm not the person involved with your case. You know, I'm the manager of the office. I'm going to make sure things are done. I'm going to address customer service issues. If you're telling me that that is the way Ms. Solomon spoke to you yesterday, that is what I'm going to address with her. But I will tell you emphatically, no, we do not have experiences where one employee, one customer is saying that they're having the same type of experience of lost paperwork, of people being rude to you and all. No, that does not happen. But I will address it from a customer service standpoint. Now, I don't know what paperwork was lost. I mean, I thought we were way beyond all of that.
So you're saying Miss John, the other Johnson, the one, the Rocky Mountain Johnson, she never took my paperwork off your premises.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is
All
what
right.
was explained to me.
Would you like for me to bring you the actual recordings every time I talk with her to show
What you
her?
want to do, Mr. If that's what I want this to be resolved. I've got so many. Listen, what do we need to do to get this resolved at this point? That's what I'm concerned with. If you have a recording, if you would like to bring a recording, I will certainly hear whatever you want to bring. But what I'm telling you is some of the information you're sharing with me is not the same information I'm getting from my staff. And I know that I make efforts to call you back. Now, you may not feel that I'm calling you back as quickly as you like, but I do call you back. I have many responsibilities. So when you come in the office and you demand to speak to my boss and my superior, and you say you're going to do these things, then it also questioned, my interaction with you, because I believe that I have been very responsive to you and tried to assist as much as possible. We have reached out to the payment center on multiple occasions. We have sent manager to manager requests. We have informed them that they've made mistakes. We've asked them to send you notices. We have done everything on our end. Now, I know if that doesn't resolve your issue, that's not satisfactory for you. But we're caught in the middle. And so at this point, I'm asking you, because once again, it was explained to me that all of your issues had been resolved. Now, Ms. Solomon told me yesterday that they had reduced your check and they did not send you notification. That is incorrect. So we were going to release those additional funds to you that you're due, and once again reach out to the payment center to find out exactly why they did that. So is there something else that we need to do to assist you at this point?
Well, just to make sure. Look, it's like when I met with you. I remember when I went ahead and wanted to file a complaint against Miss Johnson. Okay, the Rocky Mountain Johnson. You said anytime you want to go ahead and file a complaint, that's actually your right. Now, when you said you called, and I only went to your offices only after the fact that, hey, look, I didn't get a phone call, so I'm like, okay, is this another scenario? I'm not sure, because if it's a recurring thing, it's like, well, I'll have to go down there and try to handle this. I didn't want to go down there. I mean, I hate going down to that office. It's just I hate being around in such an environment of overcrowded people, people with attitudes. I mean, just I'm talking about the customers too. I'm not talking. I mean, they all um, got issues and whatever, and you just don't want to be in that environment. So anytime I have to go out there to go try to handle that stuff, I try to handle it first by talking, trying to communicate. And so the last time I spoke with you, you said if you have a recurring problem like that, or if you have a problem like that, then just contact me and stop coming down here. That's what you said to me.
But Mr. Ray, I certainly did say that, sir. But I cannot be your contact for the rest of the years. I was assisting and trying because you asked to speak with me that particular day because you had an issue with a supervisor in my office. So I came out there, I spoke with you, I gave you my business card, I spoke with Ms. Johnson afterwards. We worked to try and get the issues resolved. Again, I'm not a technician. I rely on them to know what is actually going on with your case and to provide me with what's going on. So I did do that. But, sir, you called me Friday. You called me towards the end of the day Friday. I did not have an opportunity to call you that Friday. I did not have an opportunity to call you before you arrived yesterday. So you have to understand that although I am making myself available to you, the fact that I'm not giving you a call back within what you consider to be a reasonable amount of time is really unfair considering all of the customers that I'm responsible for.
No, what I'm saying is
Now, if you
also
opt to calm down because I'm not calling you that fast enough, that is certainly your right. If you would like to file a complaint, sir, that is certainly your right. But what I am telling you is that considering that the payment center is making some mistakes and we are working with them, we are doing what I find to be the best we can do for you in this situation. There is absolutely nothing else I can do other than reach out to the payment center and ask them to correct the mistakes that they've made.
all right. So you're you see what you're saying now. Like for example, when I talked with Miss Solomon, she said, "Oh no, he tried to call you back, and he called you back this morning, and it's like, and then you don't have a right to go ahead and to get any of the information about his supervisor or anything like that." So it's like that's you're saying yeah, you do have a right to complain, but then what I'm encountering when I go in the office, like, no, I'm not gonna give you any information on this supervisor. No,
Because, Mr. Elder, you've got to understand, I am the district manager for the Raleigh office. I handle all of the issues in Raleigh. There is an area director for North Carolina. That person retired. That person has not been replaced. So there isn't a person that we can give to you. You reached out to the regional office last time, and because it came down from Atlanta to us that you had voiced the complaint. We were telling you that if you were not satisfied that I was not available, and the truth be told, when you first came in the office, I was not in the office. I was out of the office. When I came in the office, I was not available to speak with you when you wanted to speak with me. So if you have a right to file a complaint on whatever you want to do, but there isn't an area director in North Carolina right now. And the fact of the matter is, whenever you file that complaint, the area director or Atlanta, they're going to contact me and say what is going on, and I'm going to explain to them the same thing I've explained to you. So you go through your channels to file the complaint if that's what you're interested in doing. But I'm trying to figure out what it is at this point that you need resolved.
well,
Because that's ultimately what we're trying to do. We're trying to resolve whatever issue that you have.
you're saying right now she did an expedited payment thing, whatever, critical payment service. Now she said she was going to call me back after 4:15 yesterday, and I was waiting for the phone call. I never got it, so it made me feel like I know it's not gonna maybe make sense to you, whatever, but it's like it's like when Miss Johnson said, "Oh yeah, I'll call you back at such and such time," and then you never, So she said she was gonna call me back and tell me, after she spoke with her supervisor Boykin and see about the expedite, and she never called me back. So it's like, just
Well, that
true,
is an issue.
just
If she told you she was going to call you back after 4:15 and she didn't, that is an issue. And because if we're telling you that we're going to call you back at a specified time, that's exactly what we need to do. Now, her supervisor, Ms. Boykin, had left the office yesterday at 2:55, so she probably did not get a chance to speak with Ms. Boykin and to find out whatever it was that she needed to find out to give you a response. Now, she should have still called you back and let you know that Ms. Boykin had left for today and that she would need to follow back up with you tomorrow. So if that is what she told you, I have no issues with addressing that, because if we tell a person we're going to call them back, we're going to need to call them back. But I'm willing to bet it's because her supervisor had left for today, and her supervisor is going to need to sign off on any type of critical payment that we do.
all right. But you're saying it either way. You're saying the problem got resolved because you're saying it was issued, it was done right this morning.
No, what I'm telling you is that that's what Ms. Solomon told me yesterday she needed to do. I have not spoken with Ms. Solomon since yesterday. I haven't spoken to her this morning. So at this point, I need to speak with her to confirm that it was done. And if you would like for me to give you a call back to confirm that it was done, I will give you a call back today to let you know that it was done.
I mean,
But at this point, I have not spoken to her. I've been in the office. I saw your email. I wanted to give you a call back, but I have not spoken to Ms. Solomon about your case.
all right, and I don't know why. I'll go ahead and follow up on that because you're saying Miss Johnson said no, I never took the files out the office or whatever. So then I know I'll think about what my options are with that, and then handle it as
Okay. Yeah, whatever you feel like you need to do at this point, sir, that's exactly what
it just
you should do.
it just
So
I just hope
we've done everything we can do up to this point.
I just hope that you understand that it's you might say, well, it's only happening to you, Mr. Oliveri. I mean, you seem to keep having these issues with my employees.